Hey guys, it's Dami here from Clientele Boosters, and today I'm just going to talk a bit about mini communities and examples of mini community build-outs. So today I'm going to use an example for an event slash nightclub. So this is an example of a mini community build-out. So first and foremost, for context, what is a mega community? So you can understand what we're aiming for. A mega community is a group of high intent buyers, customers, clients, participants, fans that want to purchase or work with you, the people within the business, and then the business. What many people do is they only promote the business and not the people. What is business? Working with people and managing people. You guessed it. So let's go through a mini community build out, because a mini community is like one of the legs. Let's just say the table is the mega community. A mini community is one of the legs underneath the mega community. So mini, I would have the one that has run out of ink, wouldn't I? Mini com. How does that look on the... All right, I'll be back. Let me get a different color. All right, got a green one, right? All right, so mini community, right? Mini com, right? So the example for today is going to be an event slash nightclub, right? Service-based businesses. So for those that are in products or strictly e-commerce, there are fragments of, I guess, mega community build-outs that you could use, but this is primarily for people that are within the service-based industry. But if you click the link in the description, there'll be like a free Skool group where I share some resources and kind of fragments of how it works and how we use social media at this level, how we use sales and virtual assistants, etc. But anyway, so events, right? Events. So this can be for a festival, a nightclub, whatever, right? So let's just say the brand's name is Pear, right? Pear, that's the name, right? Part of the mini community build out could be, all right, we want to push, let's just say, a weekly Friday event. Friday, weekly, right? So one part of the mini community obviously is going to be the socials. So socials. So you got IG, FB, Facebook, Instagram for IG, TikTok, right? I'd even use something like Reddit, but that's me. Another thing people probably don't use as much in this space is Snapchat, right? Now, within all of these branches, there are still more mini communities, and there's depth here. So if I go to Facebook, uni FB groups, I should say there's 10 of them. There's 10. TikTok, dating pages, dating viral pages, US, dating viral pages. So ditto, I'm doing a ditto here, which means the same thing. Australia, right? So there's already 2 mini communities there. You've got 10 Facebook groups. Now you have 2 groups of people. If we're going to say that each page is a person, as an example, you have 1 group of people here, 1 group of people there. Then you have 10 groups here. That's already depth to what most people do. Because what do most people do on the Friday weekly nightclub? Socials, Snapchat. They might not even do Snapchat, but let's just give them the benefit of the doubt. They're doing a lot with social media. Socials, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Reddit. They're on 5 social media channels. Maybe they're posting. We haven't even talked about posting yet. We're just talking about where we can identify communities, right? So, Facebook groups, right? Instagram threads. Threads, excuse the terrible writing. Then you could create 3 group chats. That's the thing, guys, with a mini community build out. This is one mini community, by the way. This is just for one of the things. There's so many layers to this, but I'm showing you guys how to think and look at business as like, where can the personnel within the business create as many relationships as possible? That way, all the basic stuff that you're doing, which is running ads, posting, that exaggerates, right, the relationships that you've actually built internally with these mini communities, right? So there's 3 group chats. one for promoters, one for brand collabs, and then a third for, let's just say, early birders, right? or loyal fans, loyals, people that come all the time, loyals, day ones, right? That's already an example of just part of a mini community. We haven't even gone deep. So that's one mini community. So you're going to have an audience that's being built on threads, an audience or group chat that's being built on promoters in Instagram, an audience that's built on brand collabs, loyals and day ones, another audience on TikTok that is just for dating pages in the US and dating pages in Australia. You might be thinking, well, what if you're just building a mini community for an Australian business and it doesn't have an international push? The benefit of this is when you're creating mini communities and you're trying to push people to a mega community, your goal is still to get as much attention on it as possible. So if you look at TikTok, what the Chinese have done is they've created it in a way where out of the first 50 to 100 TikToks, they'll let one of them go a bit viral. And that's to keep people on the platform, right? So if you end up getting 10,000 views on this one in the US, 10,000 views, 10K views on that dating page on TikTok, that then pushes to the other mini communities, right? So this is just a small example. I could go so much deeper into this, but this is how I want you guys to start thinking. If you're in events, boom, that's already a way that you can, start using more leverage in your business straight away. All right. So that's one example. I'm going to start pumping out some more examples for other industries like NDIS, like roofers, etc. But there's so many layers to a mini community. And if you want to learn how to build a mini community where you even have different types of offers, right? So in this type of business, offers that can have different mini communities, merch, obviously. And the merch might be the mega community, right? Actually be the mega, right? As an example. And I'll explain that in another video, but you got merch, there's different types of music. You got those that love Afro beats, Afro, people that might like R&B, right? Then you might have people that like, so we talked about merch, exclusive events, weeklies, monthlies, seasonal. See how much juice you can squeeze out of one brand, right? So that's different offer creation in this niche, and you're not going to be able to see it because of the terrible handwriting, but it's all right. I'll come more prepared with a different highlighter. But that's an example of a mini community build out, because with each of these offers, you can have, again, just like with the example of pair, you can have all the same play ran for each division, right? So if we look at how many plays are being made here, very conservatively, because we can make way more plays, but it's just an example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, right? 11 plays can be made on each. Right? So if we add that audience up together, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, what a nice number. 77 mini communities, MCs. How much bigger and better is your brand when you have 77 mini communities compared to the person that has just their Friday event or just their monthly event or just their seasonal event, and they're only posting on Facebook, Instagram 3 times a week when their event comes up? You see how this creates a sustainable business, right? Now, this is just a mini community. We haven't even talked about the sales side of things and how to create similar layers as well, right? Or how you can create enough mini communities when you know, okay, it's ready to run because the pillars are set in stone for its mega community. But this is, again, a quick exercise. If you're in the events or nightclub space and you want to learn more on how you can run a really awesome mini and mega community, I've helped event organizers generate, in more than one case, over $100,000 in less than 8 weeks, right? One of the times we've done it for a celebrity. We've done this for one of the biggest events in Melbourne in 2022. I also co-own an event in Melbourne, right? So I've got skin in the game, but I've done this multiple times. I've worked with some of the most popular brands in Melbourne as well in the event space. But if you do want help, just click that link below and my sales guys will hop on a call and they'll probably talk to you about mega community consulting. If you want that one-to-one help for like 6 months where we show you how to build a mini community and multiple mini communities to build like a huge mega community. But if you just want like free advice, just jump in that free Skool group. But guys, I'm telling you, mini communities, game changer. Get with it. Speak to you guys soon. Enjoy.